We're talking about our automations overhaul. Here we're going to go and create a new automation for a report. First up, we have the opportunity to visually choose which target we want to go for. I'm going to go with groups for today. Here with our groups, we can then come in, select a filter, choose which filter we want to apply, or all the filters. I'm going to go with locations. And here we can go and apply one or multiple locations for our filtering. Great. If we want, we can go and add more. So I'm going to also add when the group was created. So not only will this target groups in the Canadian, Mexico, and United States locations, but I want any group that was created before 1 year ago. Awesome. Next up, I want to go and target a specific role. Again, this is pretty straightforward. We've seen this before. Our lead volunteers. We now have 7 people that we're going to be targeting here. Now, with these 7 people, I want to further go and filter out these individuals. So let's go ahead and add a filter for our user criteria. We can add any one of these filters. I'm in this case though going to use tags. I'm going to go for an exclude tag, and I'm going to specifically select parent and staff. Now this is now saying anyone who is either parent or a staff, have either one of those tags, will be filtered out. So only 2 people meet the criteria. Alternatively, I can switch it to all, meaning that they must have both parent and staff on their profile. And in this case, 5 people now meet the criteria. So that means 2 people had both of those tags on their profile. This is a new function that we're excited about to offer. Now, with our filtering, now that we have it all set up, we can go ahead and hit Apply Changes. This page gives us a quick warning and review of the changes we're about to apply. If everything looks good, we're sure we want to apply these changes, all we need to do is go ahead and click the Apply Changes button. Success! Now we can come in, we can review all automations are not running yet, because right now this object is archived, so we will need to update the archive status. Now here on the automations page, if we want, we can always edit our automation. We can come back in, change the automation we had set up. So instead of being the lead volunteer, I actually want to target all volunteers. And in this case, I want to make sure there's a report per person. Now our reporting is actually targeting 13 people instead of the previous 5. And if we scroll down, we'll actually see those 5 people that we targeted, we're removing those 5. If they were remaining, they would have been kept in the automation in a no change column. So here we can see exactly how many we're adding and how many we're removing. Great. Now, if we come over to the side, we can see exactly the criteria we've set for our automation. So we don't have to go into the edit automation to review. So we can see exactly the target criteria as well as the user criteria. If everything looks good, we can come over here to our automation step, to the publish, and let's make it active. Now that it's active, you'll get this nice green banner saying automations are running, and we'll be confident that everything is good to go for this report. Now I want to talk about automating with events. Here we're in a group. We're going to automate into the group. Again, we're come to our fun choose the target. We're going to target events. This is a new function we're excited to release with our automations. With an events target, we can go and say, select the created date, the name, the tags, or the location. In this case, I want to target all events from the Canadian location. If I wanted, I could target other locations. I'm just going to go with Canada for now. I'm going to say anyone who registered for an event in Canada should be targeted for this automation. That gives us 25 people who we're going to target. Perfect. All we need to do is hit Apply Changes. Again, review our warning, how many people we're adding. Done. These 25 people have now been added to this group. Now when we refresh the page here, we can see all of them have been automated into the group. Now this also is a cool function with our group automation, because now that they've been added into the group, if we want to take our moment in time, we can go over to the Contacts app. We can now see for the Canadian groups and all users, all of those individuals from the event have now been automated into the Canadian location. Now we have automating with locations. Again, another function. We're currently here in a course. We're going to automate using our locations automation. Here we can select the location automation. Again, add a filter should we choose to do so. So we can come in either by created, the name, or the locations. Up to you on which ones you want to use. In this case, we're actually not going to use a filter, but we are going to target by role. So here I'm going to say member role. I want to just target anyone who is enrolled into any given location. And that gives us 83 users. If we want, we can also then come down and apply the Smart Reviewer. Again, this is a course that allows us to apply a reviewer. And I'm going to select the Location Administrator. Now we can actually target the members versus location admin, and we have this course ready to go where every member will have their location admin as their direct reviewer. Once we hit apply changes, we're good to go. Awesome, we've now added 83 people to this course. When it comes to automating with group metadata, we're currently here in a channel. I want to show what we can do in the power it offers. So now when we come to our groups, we're going to specifically say anyone in a group we want to have added to this channel. Now, specifically though, I want to create some additional fields. Specifically, we had the metadata field called group language. I want to filter by that field and say only groups and individuals in French groups should be targeted. If I want to go even further, I can add an additional filter and come in and say, how often does this group meet? I want to only target groups that meet monthly. And so what we can do is by the group metadata, filter out who we're targeting. And there we go, from our larger numbers, we've dwindled it down to only 10 individuals meeting this criteria. All we need to do is hit apply changes, save, and automatically this automation is starting to run for this channel.